every Friday night. No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to Behind the Gates, where we discuss everything beyond the gates. How did y'all have a great week this week? Everybody's good?
I have been able to go back home to Oklahoma and be able to spend time with my nephews and my family.
Oh, well, amen.
So
you're in Oklahoma right now?
Good.
I am.
Okay, so that's what the
go ahead and
studio
type this. Go ahead and type this up real quick.
Yeah, go on, type that up. Go on, let us know where you at, what's happening, everybody. Check in. Hey, Curtis, welcome. Opening sequence, very CBS. Thank you.
Oklahoma.
All right, everybody, check on in. Let's see. What y'all thought about this week?
It was pretty good. I mean, I would give it, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it about a good solid 7.
Okay, I mean, it wasn't boring. At least it wasn't boring.
It was decent. It moved. It set the story up for a couple of places.
Yeah, it really did. So let's just go ahead and get on into this, and everybody, let's give a good old hand clap. Because, honey, Anita rang that bell, honey. Woo! I'm so ready. I'm so happy.
Now, Anita, we gonna expect a praise report from the church.
Yes. Anita rang the bell, and I was surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, but shockingly overwhelmed with emotion in this moment. I didn't think that it would do what it did, but I just boohoo cried. And it wasn't even about Anita. It was just about those who didn't get to ring the bell that I know personally who didn't get to this point. And I just sobbed over it. And once the tears released, it just ended up becoming a full boohoo cry. And my husband was just like, okay. But I was just like, no words. It hit in a place that I don't know why I didn't expect it to hit, but it caught me by surprise. My emotions caught me by surprise.
I think you were just happy. You were happy along with her.
I was happy along with her. And then, like I said, I was just sad for those who didn't get that moment.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay. It was a lot to process. It was a lot. But we moving on. Praise God.
Yes.
We're going to keep it moving. And doctor said, listen, you can either cut out your ovaries and your fallopian tubes, take off all your breasts, or you can just let me remove this tumor and keep it moving. And Nita said, I take the tumor for 200 Alex.
See, the question that I would have had is, if we do the lumpectomy and just remove the tumor that's inside, what are the chances of reoccurrence is already high with her variant gene. But what is the likelihood of the cancer coming back with just the lumpectomy as opposed to the other procedure?
That's why I think I would have went with the other one, because he said it could come back to the other breast. Or come back in the form of cervical cancer. I'd been like, take it all. I don't need it no more. I ain't have no more babies.
Right.
Vernon, I can go get some new boobs. We good.
Okay,
look,
but
I got a former son-in-law who can hook me right on up.
Listen,
okay, but that is, like she said, that is highly invasive to have the whole mastectomy and the whole hysterectomy. That's a lot. And she's older. It ain't like she's 20 trying to bounce back from that type of procedure. Anita in her 70s, that's a lot to be down for. She is an articulate. She ain't trying to be down for a year.
I understand that. I'm just thinking about the possibility of it coming back. I'd have rather eliminated that possibility.
I understand, but this is where her decision brought us back to soap opera world, because Tamara Tooney said, I'm not doing this no more. Y'all done put me through this, and I'm ready to get back to me. They already discussed when my hair growing back. I'm ready to be back to my fabulous self, and y'all done took my character too much, and I'm ready to keep it moving. So she said, y'all ain't about to drag me no more for a whole nother season with this dealing with this recovery. So
and we the fans thank you.
Exactly.
Amen. Hallelujah.
So that is how I knew at that point we back in the soap opera now, because she said lumpectomy, put this little patch on this titty right here and let me go.
You so silly.
Just put right here.
Don't make me laugh. My head hurt too bad to be laughing.
Well, you need to take you something.
I'm trying to. I gotta eat something first.
So you was doing being outside and all that.
This is the wrong.
I ain't been outside all weekend. I've been working my black booty off.
Listen, this is the wrong place to come and expect not to laugh. Okay, this is Beyond the Gates, and you know we cut some food every Friday night.
Listen,
so this is not the place.
I started my list of evictions on Monday.
Oh, me too.
Oh, not
at
Monday.
2:01.
Oh yeah, my list is highly detailed, and as a matter of fact, well, let me just.
It's too many people on that damn list.
The whole damn cast is going.
Basically, real talk.
Let's start right here.
But before we start talking about evictions, I just want to give a shout out because we have a new makeup artist on staff. I don't know who she is, but everybody looked very different this week. Did y'all notice Nicole?
Mm-hmm.
Nicole looked like she either had some Botox or she got a new makeup artist.
Listen, it probably was both, but she got Botox because
she had Botox.
She had to,
because if you look at Friday's episode, because I noticed Friday, her eyes were just all cracky and all that. And this week it was just as plump and full and flawless. I was like, she don't even look like herself.
She got that Botox. Everybody noticed it. And then that very next episode, what was the commercial? If y'all paid attention to the commercials, Botox was one of the sponsors of Beyond the Gates that day.
Sure got it.
They plumped Nicole right on up.
They filled them eyes right out.
They said, who wants
all
to take
the crow's feet is gone.
They said, who wants to get this free Botox so we can advertise this show? And Nicole said, I'll do it.
Like, no lie. If y'all look at Friday's episode, because I remember when I was watching Friday, I was like, God, dog, her eyes look bad. She needs some eye cream. And then Monday, I was like, God, dog, she looked plump as hell in the eyeballs.
Everybody said, what the hell happened to Nicole? And since you took it there, look at her. Ain't no makeup. Look how
it's right there. Yeah.
I mean, no lie, y'all, it was this serious.
Well, she looks
I had to zoom in because I thought they had recasted her.
Very tight.
Like, well, damn, but it sound like her though.
Everybody had the same reaction across all the platforms and all the groups. Everybody's had the same thing. That was too big of a change from scene to scene. She was at the hospital.
We still love her. It's just
ringing the bell.
Oh, no, we don't. It's not that we don't love her. It was just very noticeable.
The thing is that it showed how they shoot and how they
that's
edit.
Tight. Her skin
because this her talking to Danny in the same day.
Yeah, that's the same outfit.
That's right before she went to see Vanessa.
I wish you could zoom in on them eyes.
She looked like that. She looked like that when she went to see Vanessa.
Looked like one of the Braxtons.
Yeah,
not the Braxtons.
Looked like she straight off the Real Housewives of the DMV.
The before.
That's the before. And after.
No, you gotta have the sound before. After.
No, what's the SpongeBob thing? A few minutes later.
A few minutes later.
Yeah, got up here looking like Real Housewives of the DMV.
Yeah,
the way that this is going, and ain't too well. No, I won't do that. I don't like.
We all liked it before. I think that, like I said, Botox, because Botox Show was one of the sponsors. They said, "Who want to get this free feel?" And advertising.
Honey, that's more than a filler. That's more than a filler.
But the thing is, when you look
to stop at one place, it was just too many fillers. It was too many.
I think
it's not a filler. That's what I'm saying. A filler is more subtle. That's not a filler. That's straight Botox.
They gave her the Botox and sent her to work. She didn't get no days because when you look at the scenes after it, you can tell the time had passed when it settled in because it did not look as stark as this later on. When you look back, she started to look more normal.
It still looks very noticeable today to me.
It's noticeable, but it's not as noticeable as this. It started to the swelling and everything started to settle in today versus
it definitely looks like her face hurt right now.
Exactly. It's like she went at 8 a.m. and it was on set by noon.
Yeah, those make my face hurt. Exactly.
Like, ooh.
Because it looked like she got her lips too. It's like they just shot her up. And
it reminds me of what I just saw. What is? You remember the one they did Catwoman with Halle Berry, the first Catwoman, and what's her name was Sharon Stone. How her face was in the movie with that whatever that cream was she was using. That's what she looks like.
And
that cream like, just had her face just.
Yeah, and Curtis, you're right. She probably was still swollen. It's like everything about that whole procedure, she went straight to.
Oh my God, he said look like she been hanging out with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, she just. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the show.
Oh my head.
Smitty and Ashley.
But we love you, Nicole. We do. But yeah,
the
they
block
gave you a couple of day or so to let that
both of them on the block
settle in.
Smitty,
but you know what?
Both of them, Ursula. Both of them.
But you know what? You know what I liked about this is that we actually got a different dynamic of interaction from the cast because it's gotten to the point to where you'll see certain characters always interacting with certain characters. They always interact with each other. These two, it was refreshing to see because we've never seen them interact with each other really.
I agree 100%, Donald.
So with them having something in common in the way that Ashley was basically keeping her foot on Smitty's neck because Smitty was trying to avoid and deflect like a reporter.
Hold on, Donald. Pause. Angela, you are lagging because when you respond, we've already two sentences past what you say.
Yeah.
So you have a lag. So Angela, I want you to go back out and come back in because when you respond, we already done moved on.
Me?
Okay. Yeah, you.
Yes, you.
I already tried that.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Curtis, I don't know how you wasn't mad at her because I sure was.
Well, first of all, let me just get this. Wait, because I can't even speak. Why, if you know the chief of staff, Leah Whitmore, is the one, and you know how she forever lurking, why are y'all having these conversations in the hospital?
At the freaking hospital.
And you already know Nicole's office is hot because they're checking for a hacker. Why would you know that Nicole left and then say, oh, she's gone, I can get in her office? And you take him into Nicole's office to sit and talk. Why not go, I don't know, anywhere but Nicole's office? Because you see them leaving. And then you go, okay, well, Smitty, let's go talk in there. And y'all watch who see y'all behind and sit in there. And then y'all both want to sit in there and act like you don't have anything to say to the other.
Now that was annoying, I will say.
They were all annoying because I'm sitting here like, you know, this woman watching you. And you know that she's the dirty one. Why the hell are y'all talking here?
Why did we have to go here since we're gonna jump around, but we're in the same subject? Jacob, your life been in danger.
Dumb and she got on my everlasting nerves. I wanted to kick her out immediately at that moment.
You gotta
tell me, Jacob.
Tell me what is going on. See, this is why you can't be in a horror film because you get everybody killed.
Exactly.
For real.
There they are. They gonna
Jacob
get everybody killed.
Y'all, excuse my French. Jacob should have said, bitch, if you don't chill the fuck out.
Listen, because this is my deal. Because this is my deal with both Naomi and Ashley. Naomi, once you get this information, if Jacob did give you this information, what the hell are you going to do with it? Except sit there and stress yourself out. Ashley already looking around her shoulder every day.
And talk about it.
But you go to the hospital, pull her behind the nurse's station where there's the other nurse there, mind you, and tell her that the person she's in trouble with is Leah.
Is
the
her
person
boss.
who has done this, the person who has been causing you stress, the person who has been doing this is Leah Whitmore. What? And then Ashley don't say, be quiet, Leah might be here. What do you mean? Tell me more. What did he say? What's going on?
First of all, y'all ain't got no cell phones. Y'all can't send a text message.
Thank you. You couldn't have said that on the phone.
Exactly.
Or can
Ashley,
you take a break?
meet me
Let's
somewhere.
go to Orphy Jeans.
Exactly. Ashley, meet me somewhere. Let's get out of the hospital because you in danger there. But let me come to the hospital and put us both in danger.
Well, Whoopi said, Molly, you in danger, girl.
I wanted Red outside to slash both of them because I'm like, y'all stupid. You deserve to die at this point. Dummies.
I wanted Leah to be standing right there and hear the whole conversation because they deserve just that.
They really did.
That's what I wanted.
But you know what? Out of this whole thing, one person gave me satisfaction, and that was at least to a point. Not full satisfaction, but to a point, and that was Elon. Because he's sitting there pretty much calling chicken. You mean to tell me that you done got Smitty into this?
Thank you.
At this point, what the hell are you? He's like, what the hell are you doing? Because you're doing too many rookie mistakes. First, I gotta put a tail on your wife and her best friend, and then on top of that, now you tell me you got another person involved that I now have to look out for.
A reporter.
At that.
A reporter.
And then you're gonna sit there and say he ain't gonna give the green light until I give him. Like, you mean when I get the green light? Because at this point you ain't running. I'm about to cuss.
Exactly.
You ain't running nothing at this point.
And then Smitty leaves from there, and here we go.
And dumber. All y'all dumb. The whole cast stupid.
My question was, see, this is the thing that I wish that they would do with Smitty so that fair play is fair play. I need the Impaler to get a hold of Martin, Samantha, or Tyrell.
I was thinking that they done got a hold of Donnell because you see he missing next week. Hey Marvella, I think that's what does happen.
Why they got Donnell?
Well,
Joey knows what's going on, and Joey stole Randy to stay on Smitty, even though Elon said, "Hey, pull off your dogs because this is what happened." And he go, "Oh, so Smitty is investigating the Impaler. Oh, okay, with Randy.
What's that got to do with Donnell?"
Well, Donnell is missing according to the previews from next week. Because the cotillion happened.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
but still, I don't know what that's got to do with Smitty. Donnell said this ain't got nothing to do with me. Leave me out of this.
Is somewhere mixed up with Joey, is what I'm saying, because Vanessa is involved with this because Leah went to Vanessa today to say, I need you to do such and such for me at the clinic. And with Grayson, and she talked to him about we need to do whatever. So if the block is getting hot, Donnell belongs to Vanessa. You understand the connection now?
Yeah, I guess so.
But even then, that in order for Joey to have any kind of connection to this, because Joey's trying to keep his hand clean to the situation, they need to tie Joey and Leah at some point because we are.
I mean, and maybe Joey didn't do it, but maybe Leah did it because Leah knows everything. So Joey may not even have anything to do with it, but the fact that Leah called Vanessa to that hospital today about that clinic is all that we need to know because Leah trying to find a way out.
Vanessa, you just found a sister. Congratulations, Spooky.
Hey, Marvella.
Because he told her, wait a minute, ain't nobody asked you to go there since you went there early, Keisha.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I mean, I wasn't specifically talking about that. I'm just saying now you
went there, and now
he was mad as hell.
Yeah,
because Joey don't like something new that he ain't got his eyes and ears on. He don't like being in the unknown.
Nah, not at all.
She was out of pocket though.
For the whole other thing? Yeah, because Joey told her to leave it alone. But then you're gonna sit there and try and dig your nose into something that had nothing to do with you.
You don't even know all the details.
Joey for getting mad at you.
Right.
Because one of those things, and that's the whole thing with loners. Loners really do like being alone.
Mm-hmm. They do.
He let you in. He didn't mean to let everybody in.
Mm-hmm.
And see where it all gonna come to the head, like we know, because Leah done got a little bit too ballsy. She's throwing threats around and make it happen. I don't think that she is the impaler because somebody's got pressure on her neck.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's moving everything up so fast. No, somebody is pressuring her to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I no longer think that she's the one pulling the strings. I mean, she's pulling the strings, but somebody is pulling her strings.
She is one of the VIPs, but she's not the VIP.
Right. I think it's Owen. I think we're gonna finally meet Owen next week.
I agree. Well, I won't say I agree, but if he does come up, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna finally meet him. But I was skeptical because I was prepared to come and say Marcel is the impaler. But no, he got me. I was getting ready to say, oh, it looked like he was working with her, but that's why Elon was at that hospital. And again, okay, security, you're on the block because how Elon get to come in there and mess with footage and put black spots in there enough to make Leah squirm. Nobody in security said, wait, the chief of police came and did something with the footage. Leah, did you authorize the chief of police to come in and look at our video footage? Or nobody sent an internal email to say, Leah, come to security office because the chief of police is here?
See, at this point,
Fairmont Crest Security, you're fired again.
Security sucks.
At this point, security, PD, fire everybody. Because the only one that seems to get the job done at this point is Marcel.
Yeah,
and he's a dirty, and he's double-sided.
Yes, but the fact that he flipped the script on Leah and got the intel, I was impressed because I was like, I thought he was gonna end up being in on it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he did a good job. So I said, okay, all right now. So we might be getting somewhere. Let me see that I cover everybody at Garland Memorial. So right now, as we have already said, Ashley on the block, Naomi on the block, Smitty is on the block,
and
Jacob is on the block, and hospital security is definitely on the block. So those are the nominations already as we go. Now we're gonna take a commercial break. And we're going to come right back with some trivia. So y'all get ready. And then we're going to discuss some more stuff going around Fairmont Crest. Let me do this right quick. Let's see here. We're going to get in and out today. I got a luau to go to.
Okay. That's all right.
That's all right. Let's make it happen. All right, so y'all go ahead and put those answers in there, and we will reveal them and our winners at the end of the show. And I don't think Angela saw it, but I know the answers, and it's all good when we get there. Okay, talk about things heating up. We was like, we don't care, we tired, the whole nine. They had to finally spice up Madison's storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So old Mike is back with his same slick tongue speaking ways. Sexy. Keisha, never mind. Okay.
I'm hollering.
Donna, we got way too many technical difficulties tonight.
Hey, it's all right. We're going to make it through.
We're going to make it through. It's all right. God is good.
But this sent me into the best place possible.
Okay.
Because I'm like, yes, make it messy, make it slimy, make it gritty. We've been needing something. We've been needing some tea. And this is definitely tea I needed.
Yes. I mean, and he done did all the dirty backdoor things before he even revealed himself.
See, but that's what he needed to do. He came in how he needed to on the low. Sneak attack.
Listen.
They were
hit that Uno draw 2 card.
Reverse draw 4. Listen.
Why you at it? Drop FOMO.
Right. I mean, Chelsea said smack. Now the person recorded, that was the partner who leaked it too. So they was in tandem. Because ain't no way somebody just randomly started recording. They was him and whoever was recording. They were working together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he definitely set that up.
He set the whole thing up and sent them in a complete tailspin.
And they fell right for it.
They sure did. And then here we go with Naomi, Kat, Bill, Haley, Danny, and Chelsea. Everybody said, okay, you need to do a press conference. Let's figure this out.
Noki, you crazy. I love Noki so much.
Wait a minute. I got to put the comments back. I got to put the
comments back. Mike. I don't even know. Look, I just saw it and I know who she talking about.
We already did that.
See, this is the thing. See, you and Jerry need to get on here as soon as I send you the text for the link for the live. That's what y'all need to do. Because we done talked about this.
No, I'm talking about where she said Trump supporter.
See, and
I'm talking about what she said before that.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I'm talking about, I know exactly who she talking about when she said Trump supporter. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Who looked like one?
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, what you're not gonna do is get us off this air tonight. So I'm gonna
Donald, you can't never say what you said last time.
Yeah, and you treading on thin ice. So I need you to chill out. Let's let that go. What happened to Stephen Colbert? Okay. So I don't even know what else to say about this. We're gonna keep it moving. I don't even know what else to say. Y'all just took my speech. So Leslie said, my baby girl needs to have a birthday party, and I want both of her parents there. And Ted said, I'm gonna also invite Isaiah over. And let's just take a moment to appreciate the visual. Hold on. A visual that is Isaiah this week. Let's just take a moment in admiration.
My God, today.
Marvella, we're not going to address that. You're going to have to go back and watch it. We're not going there again.
For the sake of keeping this rolling.
Sake of keeping us rolling, we're not going there.
I would just like to say I appreciate Ted finally stepping up and making a smart damn move.
I thought he was going to invite Shanice to dinner, but he didn't.
I don't know if that would have been smart.
That would have been on brand for Ted, in all honesty. But,
right, inviting somebody as a buffer between him and Leslie, that was smart.
Mm-hmm. And then you little empty threat of quit threatening or making sly comments to make Shanice uncomfortable. My God.
Ted. Now, am I the only person that had a problem with Isaiah's dinner choice? I understand that my baby girl said, I want mac and cheese for dinner. But most people, when they say, what you want to eat for dinner? And they say mac and cheese, they usually mean a piece of chicken on the side, maybe a rib, maybe a piece of fried catfish or something. I don't eat catfish, but maybe flounder, whiting, maybe some KFC, maybe a little bit of, smoky bones or somebody's barbecue pit to go along with, even a Chick-fil-A sandwich to go along with that mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is a side.
That was a side. That wasn't the main.
Show that. Maybe they didn't show that. They just wanted
Keisha,
to know.
shut up. Keisha, shut up. You sat there and watched them eat their whole meal with nothing on their plate.
Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, Ursula. He should have cooked more to go with the mac and cheese. Exactly. No, I don't know about no food is food. Burger and fries is good, yeah, but a plate of mac and cheese, I'm gonna say, okay, we got green beans, but what we got going on with this?
Look, a plate of mac and cheese is called leftovers.
Now, he was saying that he could have put some lobster or something into the mac and cheese to be able to at least try and combine two. I could have been able to see the vision in terms of that, but with Ted's seafood allergy, you just left it with mac and cheese. And what else did he put in the mac and cheese?
It was truffle, but that was it. But my thing is, I appreciate you saying I could have bulked up the mac and cheese, but how about just, you know what? I grilled some chicken. I baked some chicken on the side for this mac and cheese. A roll, maybe a nice toasted dinner roll with some butter on the top to go with the mac and cheese. Some Brussels sprouts, maybe.
That was not in the budget, Ursula Kelly.
Listen, he sat here and said his mentor taught him how to cook. We all know he was talking about Joey. Joey ain't never served nobody no plate of mac and cheese by itself.
Sure hadn't.
Now you're not gonna lie on Joey.
Was his mentor? Then I'd have said, all right, let's see.
Exactly, but Joey always do 5 courses when Joey cook.
Mm-hmm.
Joey brings it. So they messed that up. You gonna tell me the only thing Joey taught that boy was mac and cheese?
Joey ain't teach him no mac and cheese.
Isaiah could have, and here go Leslie talking about, wait, you cooking it? All you got, this all you?
Leslie was valid.
I was with Leslie. Wait a minute. Yeah. Where the rest of the meal?
Where the rest of it? Do they have wine with everything?
I don't even remember what they drink because I couldn't get past the empty plate of just mac and cheese.
The empty plate is crazy.
See, I just assumed that they did something else off camera.
Keisha, no.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I tried, but guess what? I looked in the kitchen. There was no other pots and pans. When they sat down to eat, he didn't get up to the table to serve another course. When they finished the meal and said, oh, that was so good, it was still mac and cheese left on the plate and nothing else. So that whole suspension of disbelief went out the window, and that benefit of the doubt with it, because next thing you know, they moved to reserve. They moved to gift giving, and all they could talk about was, Isaiah, okay, you can bring the mac and cheese at your wedding. That's it. So I'm sorry, Isaiah, but you didn't get no brownie points from me. Not for that.
Block for a low budget meal.
And who else did not get brownie points?
Ted.
Now, first of all, let me say this. I understand you've been living at the Bowman and that bill is high. But goddamn it, you couldn't come with nothing but a teddy bear, a pillow, and an off-brand Dollar Tree perfume.
First of all, nigga, you done lost 30 years. That you got 3 years for 30 years, and none of them people out the $20.
That ass box, and that's all you pulled out. I said, okay, he gonna go in there a couple of more times and pull out a few more gifts.
Didn't he give her a gift last year? I want to say the gift last year was
That's
better than this
like
year.
y'all. They act like he wasn't around last year.
Exactly, Curtis. He could have went to FAO Sports and got the bear. He could have ordered a Teddy Weddy bear from my website, and it would have been better.
You know what?
You stupid.
Y'all, he said he set it up good. I'm up for the birthdays that you wasn't there. If you would, I would have given you this. I would have given you that. You trying to tell me you gonna give me this picture that say "World's Best Daughter" as my housewoman gift?
Yep.
You ain't come with a couple.
What about my sweet 16 and when I turned 18 and
graduation gift? How about my car for graduation?
Daddy,
how about a comforter set with some Egyptian cotton sheets or something? You come out with this pillow you went down to the Dollar Tree to get. You didn't even get that from IKEA.
Look, Ted, we need you to get with Vanessa and get up out the Bowman.
Get up out the Bowman because your pockets,
for real. If
you
want to look good to Shanice and show her that you're serious, then get a place of permanency.
Preferably across from town from Leslie. Get as far away from Leslie as you can.
Curtis said these the richest, poorest people. Exactly.
The richest, poorest people.
The only person that came with some sense was Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciated Leslie's gift. But Ted, nah, bro. You mean to tell me what did you give Kat?
You said
you give Kat for her birthday. Get out the Bowman. Get out the hotel. It's been over a year now. Literally. The anniversary marked 1 year.
Yep. Literally.
Who lives in a hotel room for a year?
Leslie's been there for 6 months. Leslie's been there for 6 months.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
See, and even then, that should have been your cue. The second that Leslie was across from you, you should have been like, okay, well, time for me to move out.
Time to go, y'all. You know how when Color Purple, when that girl slapped Sophia and the piano player said, "Oh, time to go."
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's supposed to have been that. That was the cue. That was the cue.
And then that you wouldn't be in the rough spot you are in with Shanice that you in right now.
And see, and Shanice. Let me do this, and then I'm gonna go here. Shanice, baby girl,
just let it go.
You fraternizing and you got an attitude and huffing and puffing and stomping over the wrong one, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess who about to slip and fall?
She ain't about to slip and fall. That's gonna be intentional. Mm-hmm. Her little messy friend told her, just go get you something right quick.
That's my husband. Let me go get it.
Yeah, that's my husband. That's my husband. You gonna stick beside me? I'm gonna stick. Well, she didn't stick beside me this time.
In this moment, Ted said, "Damn, you look like a whole new woman." Like I'm doing somebody different.
Because Nicole should never have divorced Ted.
She should not have. She should not have.
I want Kyle.
I want Kyle too.
I don't want Kyle. I mean, I will take Kyle over Carlton.
I want Kyle.
Let me just say that. If I got to choose between Kyle and Carlton,
I don't want her
it's
back
Kyle all day. But Kyle. This is what I want.
You know what? Nicole and Taylor get back together, and Carlton and Shanice will get together.
No, and I'll be okay. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her.
Carlton, hey. Carlton is going to end up being a stalker. That's what he's going to do. Because if he loses Nicole twice, he is going to have a fit. He's going to be a stalker. He's not going to handle that well. He's going to go off the chain. Yeah, he's going to go off the rails.
First of all, I would like to say y'all was wrong for going on shooting on when she walked on set that day, coming straight from the Botox clinic. You don't look nothing like yourself. Y'all should go.
Marvella putting the writers
on. Wait and shoot your scenes tomorrow, Pookie.
Marvella putting the writers on the block.
They just said we're gonna make it work. They said we're gonna make it work.
It did not work.
They tried, but everybody in the world saw it. Everybody saw it. Everybody.
Well, you know what? Like they said, no. what is it? No publicity is bad publicity. So there you go. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's looking at the show now, looking at her face.
So. They sure are. They sure are. But let's just go here for a second because we back here with this. Like Keisha said, the bestie said, go get it. You want it? Go get it. Ain't nothing wrong with a little extra and a little backslide. Ain't nothing wrong with a little backslide. That's what she told me.
And this is where my issue with Vanessa. This is where my issue with Vanessa rises. This is where my issue with Vanessa rises because you are not being a good friend at this moment in time. What you should have done was last year tell Nicole or start with Nicole saying that you need to just take a beat. You always talk about working it out if it's worth fighting for. I understand you being hurt. I understand you being embarrassed, but don't make anything rash. Don't make a rash decision. You always say that to your clients. Take your own advice and not let's just take a beat to calm down.
Take a minute.
Settle, and then we can be able to think rationally from this point. But no, you done got the divorce, and then you done got you done got a whole slew of men. That's got a whole roster. And then now even with the whole roster, you going back to the main one. To the main dish, because she never let him go out of her heart. It was snatched from her so bad. She never had time to truly grieve and deal with it. She just let pride do it. And I think I'm trying to figure out who gave the best advice. Was it Danny or Vanessa? Because Danny just said it's just your subconscious. She's not even recognizing that, okay, maybe you still have real feelings. Oh, I thought about Bill. I got with Andre. I was thinking about Bill. Nobody want to hear that. But Danny does have a point, though. It's one of the things when you've been with someone that long, you're going to have those recurring thoughts come in, whether it's in the most
muscle
convenient moment or in the inconvenient moment. But those thoughts do slip in on occasion. There's nothing wrong with it.
Of course. But now, I think Danny should have said it's more than just subconscious because it's so long. I think you need to explore what this is.
But Danny's not gonna think that way because she already thinks Ted is trash because she still makes sly comments to Andre about him being a lousy uncle.
Hold on one second. Yeah. Curtis has a question to all of us. He said, what character on the show has never been on the chopping block or never been kicked out? And I'm trying to think if there's anybody who hadn't.
Everybody has been.
Have we kicked on Anita?
Everybody.
We've never kicked out Anita. I don't think we've ever kicked Grant out.
No, Anita has been on the block before.
Yeah, now, but I don't think we ever evicted her.
I don't remember if she's been evicted.
She's never been evicted.
She has been evicted?
No, I said she's never been evicted.
No, she's never been evicted. She's been on the block. So there you go, Curtis. Anita is the character who has not been kicked out. She's been on the block, though, for that whole Barbara mess and that whole articulate stuff. She was on the block.
Chelsea has been evicted, has she?
Chelsea? Has Chelsea?
I don't think
Chelsea definitely. Chelsea been on the block for not taking all that
no, I think she did when she got
kidnapped.
When she was flip-flopping.
But I don't think she got evicted, though.
Because we were kicking her out. Yeah.
We kicked her out, or we put on the block.
I think when she was doing the threesomes in the first place with the other couple, because she had another couple before she had crazy.
I wouldn't have kicked her out for that.
I don't think we kicked her out. I think she got blocked.
Well, it wasn't that. I'm just saying. I think during that time, I thought we kicked her out for just doing something.
Y'all gonna make me go back and review these videos and see who's been.
I know, right? Okay, so let's keep going.
We need to keep a tally. It's like what we
right. So I said it on my Facebook post.
Girl, it's a roster. I just read Marvella's comment. When you got all these ninjas at one workplace, it's a roster.
1 is a coincidence, 2 is a pattern, 3 is a whole situation.
That is a raw stuff. You can't make it? Let me call the next one. Roster.
Listen, no, she ain't lying. You got one that can cook you some good food, one to hang out with and chill and vibe, and one is just on a roster when you need hormones taken care of.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying anything wrong with it because y'all been doing it for years. I'm just saying it's a roster.
Look,
I'm calling it what it is. Same thing I call it with a man, a roster.
And see, this is the thing. One of the Facebook groups, one male. It was a male. I won't speak his name, but it was a male, not in the Behind the Gates group, but it was another group. Mm-hmm. He was saying that Nicole was, for lack of better words, because I'm going to say what he said, a slut. I said I wouldn't say she's a slut. Now I would say that she's. I would say
the whole phase.
But it's one of those things where I would say that I don't agree with her choosing of men. But we as men have done it with men will date the girl that they're dating. They've either slept with their sister, auntie, best friend, sometimes a mother if they really low down like that.
That's
and if they have
that's a slut.
But
Jerry Springer, they've been on Jerry, and they end up on Jerry.
But it's one of those things where I defended Nicole saying she's grown. If we men can do it just because she's a woman, it's now abhorrible and reprehensible. No, I don't do the one thing that I've tried to be consistent on is I hate double standards between men and women. That's one of the things that will set me off. Because if men can do it, women can do it just as much, if not better, in all honesty.
Okay. And you're right, but this is my own issue. And I know, well, she's only been with Ted. She was like the one and only, the long term, whatever. We don't know what she did before Ted. But you having all of this casual sex, and Tyrell, Samantha, they got condoms. What grandma got? We ain't seen grandma do nothing. As far as we know, grandma raw dogging all these men back and forth behind each other.
I mean,
if Ted getting back, but we're not even worried about that. You don't know what Carlton been doing. You don't know what Kyle been doing.
We know what
you keeping it casual, and then Ted, he should have some apprehension behind going behind again his best friend and this other guy if he don't something wrong with him. But Nicole, I just
the black version of Vanessa.
I hope you wrapping it up.
I wouldn't say that she's become the black version of Vanessa. That's a whole different territory.
Yeah, Vanessa's in a league of her own. She in a league of her own.
Vanessa stays sleeping around, and Doug allowed
it. Vanessa is a whole new category. Now Vanessa is a hoe.
Vanessa sent Doug to the hospital and then called. Doug didn't make it to the lobby before Vanessa was on the heart attack saying, "Send me somebody." Doug wouldn't even.
I know Doug was sick. If you are actively out of the country with another man when your husband dies, you a hoe.
Listen, Doug was sick looking at them bank statements, credit card statements, heart attacks. I know that he was sick.
But Doug went in there and slung Vanessa up against that hotel room, threw her down, and then got up and said, "I'm going to the hospital." And he didn't even press the lobby on the elevator good before Vanessa was on the phone saying, "Send me somebody to the hotel."
She said she wasn't done.
She didn't even get to wash yet, and she was already fixing the next person over. Ain't even been to the bathroom.
He didn't make sure she was good before he left.
Didn't even
put her to sleep, and she'd have been fine. If he'd have put her to sleep, she'd have been good.
Curtis, I don't care. I don't care if they were doctors, firefighters, teachers. There is a code, and when Nicole decided to entertain what she's doing with Carlton, all bets were off. You don't go behind your ex. You don't before the ink of the divorce was dry. You already in Carlton's face. I think Loki and she didn't sleep with Carlton until after the divorce. But even then, you moving on with your ex-husband's business partner / best friend from medical school that you all three hung around on. You've been creeping and waiting for the opportune time for that marriage to fail so that you can move in. And Nicole, the fact that
and not only that, you know this man has been stalking you for 30-some years.
And all Peter Weeders spit up in the act. So doctor not, they all still do the same function.
Nope, with Nicole, the whole Nicole and Carlton thing, I don't rock with. We have never been in agreement with Carlton and Nicole from day one. Now, whether or not you team Nicole and Ted or team Nicole and Kyle is subjective. But Nicole and Carlton has never been the cause.
And in a lot of the feeds, there's never Nicole and Carlton in all the feeds. I don't think I've seen one.
100% against Cole.
Never. He is a creep and a jerk. Period.
Nasty.
Period. But let's keep it moving. It's Cotillion week.
Finally, God bless.
And everybody is getting ready for the cotillion. So let's just start here with the preparation. So Joey decided to loan Donnell some cufflinks for the occasion, and really nice cufflinks as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I felt about this exchange.
I thought it was a nice gesture. It's not necessarily saying I'm going to replace you, but for
it's
me,
like he still needs to. Yeah,
I didn't agree with it because he had just found out that the boy was upset he couldn't use his daddy's cufflinks. So to me, it felt like he was trying to move in on Doug's territory.
Yeah,
and the fact that he took that information from Vanessa and spent the block and manipulated it to get in Donnell, and that's where I was, because he didn't know anything about it until Vanessa said that's what Doug would. Did. And then he come with some cufflinks. And I was like, Joey, you're not being sincere. But Donnell is a gentleman, and he's a good kid. He comes from good stock. He thought better of his reaction and said, let me go apologize.
Or even if it would have been better, he would have said, well, okay, I heard you lost your daddy, or you can't find your father's cufflinks. Why don't you go and buy some more? But I don't know. That just didn't like.
I don't think he should have tucked the cufflink thing, period. He should have left that memory to Doug. If he wanted to do anything, let me buy you a bow tie, or I don't know, if you wanted to do something. I think touching the whole cufflink thing was pretty.
He should have just left it alone.
That's what I said. He should have just he should not have done that.
Just stay out of it.
I don't know, Curtis. Curtis, I wouldn't say that Joey has done anything that warrants an eviction nomination this week. Yeah. Well, Joey hasn't been evicted, has he?
I think we evicted him from slamming Doug into that wall.
Especially when
I think we evicted him for killing Doug, didn't we?
Killing Doug and sleeping with his wife. Yeah.
Let me play this, and let's just remind everybody. Absent from the body, but never from my hearts and minds.
Curtis need to find. He hasn't watched our funeral yet. Curtis, you need to go find our funeral. We had a good service for Brother Doug.
For the record, we gave Doug a homegoing service.
We gave him the proper homegoing.
Because let me just say, while I love Beyond the Gates, they did Doug dirty.
They did him dirty. They did him dirty. But we sent him off right. I have to say that's one of my proudest moments.
Mm-hmm.
We sent him out.
We need to gear up for something. Right. We need to gear up for another few.
Oh yeah, I feel another
one's next.
So, yeah.
Jacob.
Listen,
I just want to say for the record, Keisha played a good grieving system. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Listen, and Angela sent us out with Amazing Grace, honey. We had a service, okay? We had a service.
Shut up,
we had a service.
Curtis, you should have seen.
Back.
Curtis, you should have
been.
Been...
So that was the 26th. That was the day we did it, right? So Curtis, you got to go back.
If you go back in the Facebook group, it might be pinned at the top. The actual home.
You should be able to go to the YouTube.
I think the full thing.
Go to
you can go to the YouTube, but also I think it's pinned. A clip, just the service itself is pinned, I think, to the top of our Facebook group. The homegoing services of Doug McBride.
Curtis, a time was had. Definitely.
Yes.
I miss my brother so
special.
Woo! Okay, so anyway, y'all, Cotillion Week got very, very, very messy.
Mm-hmm.
So much so it started here, and I really wanted to jump through the screen because Leslie said you were sleeping under a damn bridge, and you go into Cotillion. I said, no, she didn't.
Listen, my girl June needs to bring that Beauty and Black girl character on, because the Beauty and Black character she plays ain't gonna roll for it.
Leslie earned a citation for that one.
What?
Yeah, she did.
That was just, she's just rude, just nasty, just to everybody.
June said anybody who's anybody will be there.
Yes, no, how you did
including me. Will be there. She said I didn't secure that invitation. Yeah, well,
anybody's gonna be there.
It's going to be there. She said she's sleeping under a damn bridge. What you talking? I said no, she
didn't.
He said that.
Like you weren't on the verge of being homeless while you were pregnant.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, please. Anyway.
But this
this made my blood boil.
This right here is why Nicole is on the block. Because I'm sorry, you should have come across that table and snatched that bitch up.
Listen, because it's one of those things.
Shut her down.
Listen, because Nicole said it. You can talk to me. You can talk about my sister. You can even attempt to talk about my mama. But you talk about my grandbaby. No, we gonna sit here and mop the entire table with your face. Because that was uncalled for. If you go that's a whole child. Leave the child alone.
And she sat there, and the only thing she could come out of her mouth is "go to hell." That ain't nothing. She's supposed to say, "Bitch." She's supposed to took a handful of that hair and drug her across that damn table. She should have took her and drug her through the lobby of the damn country club.
Y'all failed us.
We poured her coffee in her lap.
We are long overdue for a slap. We ain't had a good slap in a while, and that one right there was the reason.
That was a slap.
We had Leslie, we had Anita's slap, but that's it. We have not had a cat fight yet on this show, except for when Nicole jumped around her neck.
No, that
was just slaps. I'm saying an actual fight. Only one we had was Nicole jumping around Leslie's neck when Ted pulled her off. Other than that, we have not had a cat fight on this show.
Well, that moment right there warranted one.
Should have been the first one. Nicole should have dropped all that psychological bullshit.
Man, she should have dropped that across that room.
Listen,
grab that hair and drag her.
Listen, you ain't Senator DePriest child. You ain't Senator DePriest child. You the offspring of Anita Williams. From
Detroit. From Chicago, from Capri Green. That's where it came from. And she just sat there. And then she wanted to act like she wanted to cry too for what she was saying. And at that point, Anastasia just kept going. And Nicole cried. So if you can't even defend that girl, what's she supposed to do? And you sitting up there talking about, just go to hell.
My thing is this. Y'all need to let us write for y'all, because the dialogue should have went a little something like this. As Nicole pulls her earrings out, bitch, you got me fucked up.
No, you know what? Danny should have been there. Danny's about that.
Danny would have done it
across the table. Danny would have slapped her.
Danny would have laid hands.
She would have choked her.
I think Anita would have laid hands.
Anita would have threw a right hook or two.
Yeah.
She already slapped Leslie for talking about Barbara.
Yes.
She was already about to slap Anastasia before, so she well now too. She definitely would have drug her.
Mm-hmm. The only two people that have actually done who all has done a slap? Anita's done a slap. Danny's done a slap.
Haley slapped the hell out of Bill to wake him up, but that was it.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah. Who else? Oh, and what is it? Ashley just slapped Grayson. That was a good slap.
Yeah.
He told her to do that. This was the Winterfest fight. Should have been that we didn't get at Winterfest. This should have been what they owed us from that. This should have been that.
And then on the block, but Nicole's on the block for not properly defending her grandchild.
Yep. And Samantha, she should have. I would have grabbed Chessie too. They both should have just. It should have just been damn WWE Battle Royale up in there. Should have been a brawl. She should have been a brawl. Should have been a ballroom fight. Grandmama should have grabbed her. Yeah, it should have been a ballroom fight. They should have told that.
But you know what? I'll give Chessie a strand of hair of grace in terms of this. She's like, I'm not my grandmother in terms of being so public with whatever I feel like. I feel like there should be a more classier way to do it, but you still trash for thinking the way you do for telling Samantha you don't belong.
Exactly. She's still trash. I don't care how you try to
Nah.
I don't care if you keep in a box and put a bow on it, it's still shit in the box. And that's what she did. So I don't care how you dress it up. She's still just as rude and just as nasty. And that's it. And I didn't appreciate it. I done got hot thinking about it again because I was in here like, no, she didn't.
Now before I wanted Jessica to win, I want Samantha to win.
Oh, I
wanted Samantha to win at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I want her to win.
Well, we didn't find Donnell first.
Because that's the let me bring my blood down. Let's round out the show with some love. Let's just mention that Isaiah and Eva said I love you, and it was sweet. It was a slip of the lip, but it was all good. I liked it. I appreciated Eva finally getting a win somewhere. I did appreciate it. I did that. I think it was nice.
I need Kat and Eva to fight again because this downtime is starting to get annoying. I need some drama between Kat and Eva.
I'm sick of their drama. We can get somebody else. But is it me or did y'all skin crawl during this scene?
It did.
That was so
weird. A little bit, but it was also kind of cute. But it was funny because at first he hiding and then he was flirting. I'm like, nigga, make up your mind.
I mean, because he got behind that menu to my shoot, here she goes.
Just I don't know. That was.
I am not here for this at all.
At all.
Not a little bit.
Is Mona and Randy the same age?
Probably.
Is Mona and who?
Is Mona and Randy the same age?
No, probably. Mona about on line with Jan.
Okay.
How old is Mona and Jan? You got to remember that.
Old enough to be Ashley mama.
Okay.
I'm
Randy and Doug are best friends.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, Randy is he just dyed his beard. So Randy is in his 40s, at least pushing 50.
I am hollering so hard right now in the inside.
Ursula, you're dirty. It's okay, Cocoa Butter. My man do too.
I'm not here for it a little bit. Mona, you can do better.
And can. Oh, Jesus.
He's gonna be the one to change him.
We need a pastor on the roster.
We do.
A deacon, elder, bishop, somebody.
We know we ain't getting that. They won't even go to church to thank God that mama done got over the cancer.
Mona said, I am a child of the kingdom. I'm not messing with the likes of you.
And then proceeded to grin right up in its face.
He melted her. He melted her from the inside out. Look at her.
Girl, look.
She got nervous.
So do you think
Ursula, hold on. I got to turn my camera on for this, and only Ursula gonna get this.
Yeah, exactly.
See, they're gonna give Randy a religious journey to go through, and Mona's gonna be his guide.
They can do that.
They need to.
They need to put some church in this damn show.
They need to.
They really do.
They need to.
We need a Scandalous Greenleaf spinoff.
But I just don't know how I feel about this.
I don't have a problem with it. It was a cringy thing, but I don't have a problem with them ending up together.
Oh God!
No, he got to be with somebody. She got to be with somebody. We got a limited roster here.
Well,
we got to be with somebody, but not.
Look, all the eligible men are in Nicole's bed. Okay.
You know what?
Oh Jesus! Ooh.
The lie was not told.
You did not say that. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, Keisha, I got to give it to you on that one here.
All the eligible doctors.
How she look messing with her employer's men?
Yeah.
Like
okay. So to that point, writers, casting, everybody, we need more eligible bachelors in Fairmont Crest.
Y'all got 2 more years. Make it work.
Let's get some more men in here because we need Mona to have somebody.
And build a church set, please.
Okay, so Maurice may be 44. We're talking about Randy, his character.
He turned 44? I thought it was older. I know he just had a birthday.
We're talking about Randy. Yeah, he just had a birthday. Happy belated birthday, Maurice P. Carey. He was Doug's A1 from day one. Doug was 44. So Vanessa ain't either, even though she's 38 in real life. Her character got to be older than that. All right. Did I get everything from this week? I think we touched on everything we needed to talk for. Let me do a little quick once over to make sure we hit everybody this week. I think so. Oh, well, we didn't talk about this. Not that it's super significant, but I don't think Ted should be trying so hard because he's going to end up back in Nicole's bed.
I have my issues with this.
Mm-hmm.
Because why are you calling that girl's auntie to try and talk some sense into her?
Like I said, I think he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard to move on.
My deal is, where was this when it came to Nicole?
Thank you. Where was this energy? Where was this get back energy? You didn't go to Anita to try to talk to her, to get back to convince her nothing. You didn't talk to Nicole to try to say, let's work this out. You just took your happy self over to the Bowman and stayed there for over a year.
And maybe he learned a lesson that if you give them too much space, they will probably end up making the decision to leave. So he's trying to prevent that. He may have learned a lesson from Nicole. Maybe.
I will give you that.
But at the same time, you could have gave this whole energy to Nicole, and you wouldn't be at the Bowman spending God knows how much on a month's worth of rent at a hotel.
And begging for Shanice because I'm sorry. I like Shanice. I'm not gonna say nothing about Shanice. I like her, but I think she's gonna get her heart broke. I've been saying. I think that it's not about the Dupree. You're right, Marvella. The Duprees collectively are not easy to talk to. If Ted had put that cocoa butter skin up against Nicole when he first had this problem, they would be back where they are right now. They'd be back. He would have got her back because she was hurt and all she wanted was him to say, I'm sorry, and love her back to where she wanted to be. That's all. Exactly what Carlton is doing is what she wanted from Ted. But she don't want it from Carlton. She want it back from Ted. She tried too hard to sex it away, but it ain't going away. And with that being said, y'all go ahead and put in the comments. It's that time to vote for who you think should be kicked out of the gates this week. Y'all go ahead and give us the nomination, but you have to say why, not just the name, and give us the reason why they're going to be kicked out. And we're going to be right back after this break, and we're going to say who our trivia winners were. So we will be right back.
When I finish with you, 23-hour lockdown.
It is good. Very good. Oh yeah. How you doing? How was everything?
Best empanadas.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You guys like it?
Yeah, so my horizontal line's a little off. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold tight.
All right, let me check and see who got the trivia. Let me go back.
Yeah, I know I was gone for a minute. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, you was gone.
I had to switch to Firefox and try it basically, yeah.
Girl, you and these daggone browsers.
Well, it's too much stuff running in this house. I believe that's what it is. But yeah.
All right. Let me
but
see.
did y'all discuss? So while I was gone, did y'all discuss why there was only one dish for this meal?
Girl, yeah.
Hey, where's the rest of the food? Is mac and that's it? What are we?
Hello. We have somebody who wants to say hi, y'all. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello. Hi.
What's up?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Sky.
Okay, lovely people. We have.
Okay, I'm trying to find the answers. I gotta go.
It's usually about 10. No, it should be 9 something. Because I think I got off at 9.
I'm trying to see where the.
Did they answer?
Well, y'all talk about something. They answered.
Oh, starting at 9:23.
923. Let's see.
No, go up. No, yeah, 23. Because that's 28.
All right, here we go. Okay. I got it. All right, so Curtis came in with the first one, truffle mac and cheese, just seconds before Noki did. And then for number 2, same thing. Curtis, you are Johnny on the spot, boy.
Yeah, he is. Curtis don't play.
Curtis got both of them in, just edged out. So Curtis, congratulations. You are another entry into that basket. Y'all gonna have to that's not what I wanted. Curtis said he did not come to play. Okay.
He wants that basket. That's what he wants.
He want that basket. I ain't mad at him.
I'm a Capricorn. Yep. Me and that we rock with Curtis.
Capricorn in the house. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Curtis said,
we don't play. Got no baskets, no. Look, how about no baskets, right, Donald?
We go after that. We go after what we want.
All right, Curtis got another entry in. Y'all give it up one more time. Let's keep it moving. Y'all go ahead and let's do. We pretty much already nominated the whole cast this week, but does anybody have any nominations that are different from the ones we've already said? We'll look into that. Otherwise, Keisha, are you ready to go ahead and do this?
I do have one. I don't know if y'all get this one though.
Okay.
But then I was watching this while I was at work, so I might have missed part of this scene. So y'all just correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm putting Chief Hawthorne on for reasons of known. But also because if you were sitting there and you saw Chelsea getting harassed, why didn't you stop something before it happened?
Well, he did stop the man from pressing charges.
But you were you were in there. Why are you letting him bother her?
I think that caught him by surprise. Nobody was expecting this man.
Yeah, nobody expected that far.
But I think that he did intervene. So if he had done nothing and just walked out with his yams to go, then I might would have had a problem with him. But okay, so Angela is nominating Elon. Any other ones outside of the obvious? Because we said Naomi, we said Ashley, we said Jacob, we said Smitty, and Anastasia, of course. Leslie gets a citation, and Nicole for not dragging Anastasia across that country club.
I think, and Martin, because Martin, I get he's trying to be on Smitty's good side, but I think you need to be a little bit more prying, especially if you're trying to go the route of doing this thing. He's not being as, I don't know. I think you need to be nosier with your husband.
I think he's afraid of Smitty putting him out again, which he won't.
And that's what I'm like. You need to. Something is going on with him. You can tell something's going on with him. And look, you wanted to know everything I was doing. I need to know.
He needs to be more demanding in an explanation.
Exactly.
Yeah, he does. He is owed that. And Smitty is the biggest hypocrite walking.
Yes,
because when Martin did the same thing, you had a problem, and talking about and here's a problem. Martin did not necessarily know the danger he was putting the family in because he started with nightmares. But Smitty, you know the danger that you in because you know Joey had people following you. You got people telling Ashley. You know people think that Joey done came to you and said you having an affair because I seen you at the hotel. So you know people are looking at you, and you still have not said anything to your family about what is going on.
And this is where my issue with Martin will come in after this whole thing wraps up, which hopefully will be next week based upon the previews. Hopefully. If you don't light into Smitty's ass, of him, this from at least you, just because whenever the whole thing with you and Kenny was going on, my stance was I think you should have included Smitty in the loop so that he's aware, aware of what's going on, so that you both can figure out how to protect the kids. Where you messed up was because you kept Kenny to yourself. Kenny was then able to infiltrate himself to be able to get around the kids. Exactly. You, Smitty, are dealing with some high-profile criminals via Jacob, and with Joey's already been able to tell you, so it tells me how careless you are. So who's to say that with your careless way of observing your surroundings, and let's say Ren decides to try and kidnap Tyrell or Samantha, or makes himself known to you that I can be able to get to your kids. At that point,
exactly.
What's the difference between what Martin did and what you're currently doing? Because you're doing it for
right.
Because you're saying, well, I'm doing it for the betterment of a lot of people. Martin was doing it to protect
family.
Family
To still be your number one priority.
And speaking of Ren, look how thirsty Jacob came up. Oh, what? The whole crew coming tonight? Everybody gonna be there tonight? He talking about the guest list ain't like, important.
This feels like a setup because Ren.
It really does.
I hope Ren is not that stupid to not be able to pick up. Like, why are you so interested in meeting the boss? I don't need you to meet the boss. I need you to follow the instructions that I am giving you.
And so thirsty after he jumped over. That's it. This is gonna be it. That's it.
Yeah, he's too. Yeah,
and when they show the hand next week, if they don't bust them, everybody unalived. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
If it don't go down, it's over.
Was Smitty at the cotillion in the preview? I need to go back and look at it.
I didn't see it. But
Samantha was smiling too hard for her dad to not be there.
I still didn't see Darnell.
See,
and speaking of Darnell, he upset because Jessica said, I'm going to UCLA. But I did appreciate the talk. I mean, Tyrell. I do appreciate the talk him and Martin had about, the first time and all of that. But
as a sibling, I'm going to get on to you, Tyrell. As a sibling, you sat there and exposed Samantha. Now, rightfully so. Exposed Samantha in terms of her and Nathan almost getting it on the couch. Now you're sitting over there pissy because Samantha gave you that same energy that you gave her whenever her and Nathan were about.
But I am the feminist in the crew. He was not wrong. I'm about to be out the house. I'm basically in college.
No.
At that
I'm
point,
gonna be doing whatever I want to do.
My roof. Because if it's my son, you still under my roof.
Keisha,
you are not about to do that.
No. I'm not saying it's okay to do it in the house. What I'm saying is your expectations of her underage and me basically out the house shouldn't be the same.
Basically out the house and is out the house are two different things. At this point, you don't have a lot to
I'm in my house.
I'm never in your house. I'm 25 years old. I wish she would bring a nigga in here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying expectations that I'm not going to do anything. Don't get it misconstrued. I'm not saying anything about in the house. It's completely. Let me get on camera for this. I am 50 years old. I would not dare go in my mom and daddy's house and try to have sex.
Yeah,
period.
No.
Because this is I think this is where, at least I can speak for me. Even if you are 17 and you're on your way out the house, basically from graduating, going out to college, all the hoopla, whoop-de-woo in the third, you are still in my house and I still bankroll your life. Your ass is mine until you are able to provide and bankroll on your own.
Yourself.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. The day my parents came to pick me up at the end of freshman year, now I done been a whole year away from home. They come to pick me up. We are walking to the car. My daddy says, "Are you still a virgin?" And I looked flabbergasted. And I didn't say a word. And my mama said, I didn't hear an answer. They was about to drag my ass in the parking lot, still on campus. Of course, I lied and said yes.
Mm-hmm.
She said, of course, I lied and said yes.
Because they was trying to kill me in the UNC parking lot. The day they picked me up from freshman year, I'm 19 years old now. I done been a whole year from school, going back home for the summer, and they still was like,
Yeah.
So for them to say, Tyrell, I understand what you're going, but my daddy was more understanding. He said, well, you're a grown woman, you got a boyfriend. I expect that you're going to do things like that. I just want to know. And my mama said, oh, heck no, it ain't going down like that. So they obviously have been debating on their way down there what they was gonna say or what they wanted to know. But my daddy was like, "You grown at this point. You know, if that's it, that's it."
I'm still not.
My mama was like, "Nah."
That sounds like a trick setup.
Yeah. And I knew better. I knew better than the answer in the affirmative. I knew better. I don't care. I said, nope. I sure am. Ain't seen no parts of it.
not one single piece.
I didn't even pay attention and think in.
Now
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now I do appreciate. Now I do like Ursula said. I do appreciate Martin and Smitty trying to at least arm him with knowledge. Like, we know that we know you're not going to be a virgin forever. You're going to eventually enter into that realm. But this is what you need to know, at least in terms of A, how to approach it, and 2, how to handle yourself physically.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But either way it goes, you ain't got no pot to piss in until you move out.
Oh no, like I said, I'm definitely not saying in the house. I'm just saying for them to open up to have that conversation and to know that he is gonna do something. He's a boy. He is 18 years old and he about to go to college. He about to be having sex from the windows to the wall.
I'm sure, but you cannot show that to Samantha and say, I've grounded you for damn near 6 months and Tyrell got nothing just because of your gender. No,
I didn't say nothing now. You get
gender
not because you about to have sex, because you about to have sex in my house.
So my question would be then, what would have been the appropriate punishment for Tyrell in this situation with him being 17, almost 18, and almost out the house, about to go to college?
Longer than he got, not because he was having sex, because he was going to do it in the house.
So do you think that he should have been grounded from the cotillion and just go find another escort?
I think it was too late for that. I think that was drastic. I think that was drastic.
Him almost having sex in the house was drastic.
Yes, but I don't know. I wouldn't have done that because of how many other ecosystems that upsets.
Right.
However,
that now. But this is what I was wondering. I thought about this week because I know this time of year has been busy for me. I guess we ain't gonna get no prom since we got cotillion. Is that what's going on?
Cotillion is prom.
Cotillion is
as
prom.
Opposed to going back to the 99, 2000s, back that ass up, we getting the waltz.
Yeah. Pretty much. Speaking of prom, did y'all see the high school that did the Bridgerton theme prom?
No,
I have not.
Oh my God. It was like an all-black high school, but the theme was Bridgerton. And when I tell you those girls and boys showed they behind, they had their whole Regency ball gowns on, the hoops, the gloves, the whole nine. Nobody was slutty. Everybody had on the appropriate attire, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
I would love to do that.
Oh, it was so gorgeous. I was so proud of my people. I have never been more proud of my people than that. I think we got the nominations pretty much set. Keisha, are you ready to kick who you gonna kick?
Yep.
All right, hold on.
Well, folks,
Ursula, check your Facebook.
Okay.
Ursula, check your Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
It's a big night because tonight I don't even know the proper. It's not a double eviction. It's a sextuple eviction because I want Smitty, Jacob, Naomi, Ashley, Nicole, and Anastasia the hell up out the gates.
So you kicking out the whole game.
It's a sextuple eviction.
Well, and security. Remember security.
Well, folks,
see,
over the weekend, Keisha said y'all all need to sit and think about it.
Get an Uber. This is an Uber XL night.
Be better, yeah. Go get a Wago, a Zook. You know, they got those Zooks here in Las Vegas now. They're like minivans, but they're driverless. And somebody thought that it was a good idea to take them off of the strip route because they were just doing a little circle for several hotels across the strip and back. Somebody decided to reprogram and let them people put in their own destinations. And them things been way off the strips. And guess what? They've been breaking down the software and the people been trapped in them. And they've been holding up traffic all over Vegas, just sitting there with people in the car. I said, oh my God. So y'all gonna get y'all one of them and go on somewhere. Maybe it'll be programmed right.
Oh my goodness.
Final thoughts, y'all. I know we pretty much been talking about everything. We shouldn't really have much to say. But anybody got any final thoughts?
Keep the drama direction that y'all are bringing back going and amplify it tenfold. We love the awarenesses and keep in mind storylines that y'all have for Anita and everything else, but we need the drama. I want the Madison storyline to escalate. I want it all. I want drama. Give me drama. Give me cleverly written drama.
I want there to be a cat fight. I'm still lobbying for the cat fight. The Duprees are not above.
Yes, cat fight.
I'm still lobbying for a cat fight. I'm still lobbying for a Dupree Richardson baby.
Yeah.
And I am still lobbying for Lynette's story to be unveiled in terms of Haley, for them to really get down to the real angle of why Lynette was there.
Well,
because I think they're going in the wrong direction.
Except I don't care about Lynette because I need Haley to keep Bill occupied. And that also exposes Randy, and I don't like that. But I am also, in addition to your lobbies, I am lobbying for a church.
Yes.
And I am lobbying for more cast members.
Yes. Yes. Now let me ask you, this has nothing to do with what we do. I just, out of curiosity, do you all follow the racial accords on Instagram from the Black delegation and the white delegation and the other people? Do y'all follow those?
I follow them, yeah.
I love what they're doing, and I go to the MF function every week and watch to see what the new business is on Monday mornings. So y'all, I'm gonna send it to all of y'all in case y'all don't, because like Keisha and Ursula, like, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm gonna start attending you to on Monday mornings for the new thing. Like they do like what colloquialisms are up for. Like they said, now can we bring back get to stepping?
Mm-hmm.
Can we bring back and the question was to the Black delegation, who is the one? Because y'all always I'm saying I ain't the one. So who is the one, and where can we find them? And
Mama Tab said, if you do find the one, it's probably best that you don't talk about it.
Exactly. And they said, who is Boo Boo the Fool? And can we find them? So y'all should watch. Y'all will get a kick out of it. That just made me think about that. But anyway, y'all, it has been a pleasure. Tonight's show, it was a good kiki. I appreciate it.
I have one more final thought.
What's your final thought?
Beth and Rip starred tonight.
Oh, does it?
When the lights go on.
I got a luau tonight, so I'll have to catch it.
Beth and Rip, baby. I'm about to go there right now. I'm on my way to Dutton Ranch.
Yeah, because we in the Marshalls, and even though it's still picked up, it's still not where it need to be.
Well, it's been renewed for another season.
Well, I need them to do better.
Yeah, they're going to bring it up.
But they got to bring it up. They got to bring up why Marshall.
We know who will not disappoint.
Rip.
Beth and Rip.
Oh, no, they better not. Just Rip being on the screen is going to be good enough for me.
All day long.
But Marvella, yeah, I will send it to you. I'll send it out to y'all via Facebook Messenger when I get back from the luau. Listen, y'all be safe this weekend. Y'all do what y'all got to do. Answer safe travels or whatever you have going on tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be speaking with you. And that's it. So thank y'all for joining us tonight. Can't wait for next week. Yep. And God bless you and good night, as Russell Simmons would say.
Yes, ma'am.
God bless you.
Be safe.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.